Good morning and welcome to another day of Bible Prophecy. Bible Prophecy 2010, Part 40. Once again, I am a modern day prophet sent by God the Father, preparing the way for the return of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. My name is Prophet Shirley Bazell, born and raised in the United States of America, a native of Arkansas. I want to put this in here to let you know my origins and where my roots began here in America. Excuse me, this water just tastes good sometimes, excuse me. Now, as I speak to you today, delivering the message from God, getting me up early in the morning, getting me ready on my way to tell the world of their transgression and what becomes of them in the near future. What's before us at hand as of today, as God is moving upon this earth with elements of the earth, as men may call it Mother Nature, but as God will call it the angels of heaven acting out the will of the God who created all things against humanity. Seeing this world with two different viewpoints and two different eye settings, one through men, the way of man, and one through the way of God. Let no man deceive you about the things at hand, which is upon us today. Strange weather patterns, the strange phenomenon behavior of the phenomena of the earth, where fire destroys many acres of land, and the acting out of genocides in the earth today, acting out all manner of evil upon the earth today, mothers against daughters, daughters against mothers, fathers against sons, and sons against fathers, relatives against relatives. They are destined, yeah, but all of these things unfolding themselves, but they're right in the thick of things in Bible prophecy. We see these things as they unfold themselves. We see a strange phenomenon because we have been taught by precept, by the knowledge of men. We try to say, well, this is something, and we make a joke out of it, or we make an accusation as if just something just popped out of the blue, just happened. But on the other hand, the man with Christian minds and look at these things and see what's unfolding, we see it's a different, and we go to our Bible and we do a research, and we'll find that these things were spoken of before God, before us, by God the Father through the minds of his prophets long ago. As I've searched the record over during in reading about Jeremiah the prophet, the things he spoke of in Isaiah, but all of these things were foretold long before now. I looked at Jeremiah 27, it leads you right over into Daniel chapter 1. And Daniel chapter 1, every road of the prophecies written in the scriptures of the Bible leads to the United States of America and the United Nations as a dominant force upon the face of this earth. It doesn't matter where you go in Bible prophecy, and you start off with one wording from the prophet, it leads you dead off into the United States of America and the war in Afghanistan and Iraq today. And it's strange that the people see these things and don't know what time of day it is. don't know what specific time is, but yet we have the ability and an audacity to fight among each other in ourselves, but don't look at the 800-pound gorilla in the living room. We sit as if it is not there, as if it's not part of the revelations that is set before us by God. We see these things and we will look at them with a strange overtone, but we have a tendency to act out against the things that are around us and about us in our utmost vicinity where we are, but we do not broaden our view according to the things that's happening all over the world. These are the things where our curse is most likely to be. But as we sit and act out these things around each other and about each other, we bring the curse this much closer to our dwelling place. This is what we do. But we look at each other and as if it is our fault and their fault. We look at something that has been misplaced in our living room, in our bedroom, around our habitation where we live at, but we don't look at the broader picture, which is our most greatest curse. We don't do that because of our own ignorance. This is the reason I sit up and I tell my peoples around my family, you got to continue to get it right because my struggle is greater than your struggle, even though you're complaining and crying before me. My struggle is a more greater struggle than yours. But I got to hold up this end with God while I try to extinguish the fire out around my own cup. So if I got a problem at my house, around my people, it affects me because it affects my ability to deliver the gospel of God effectively to the people as God has commanded me to do. That's the reason I tell my people, don't keep fighting among yourselves when all you got to do is say, look and listen, because my belt is much greater than yours. You can't run out in the water and you don't know how to swim, and you call me out there to help you in the water, and when I get out in the water to help you out of the water, you drown me in the process. You don't know what it means. You make a foolish joke, but you don't know what it means. You don't know what's goes on through my life. You don't know where I be at with God in the middle of the night speaking and talking to him about the conditions of the world, where other ministers and other preachers will dare not to go in fear of losing their lives or become an harlot who will run in the heat of the battle. I have to do all of these things, not complaining, but I have to do all these things and while at the same time keep my family together. Your family don't know how much you love them, and when you come to the test and you stand up and fall down, you stand up and fall down, only thing they can consider is their problems. I'm putting this out here before you because I'm going to speak the truth. How can I take and tell you about your condition, your transgression, that God sent me here and placed me here to speak to you, get me up early at night, talking to me, get me up early in the morning, get me on my way to speak to you. Then I have to speak to my family. But then I have to speak to you. You don't hear me, and neither do my family hear me. You won't listen to me, and neither do my family listen to me. But God keep getting me up early, send me out. It's not my will, but the will of the Father through the Son and through the holy angels, that the will of the power of God be revealed and the salvation of the Lord be inherited to his foot, that he would work